Aloha, everybody. Welcome to episode 43 of the TikiCast. This is your escapism destination for everything Disney, tiki, adventure, a little of piratey, and just good drinks and good time having fun. So I'm one of your hosts, Joey. Tinny Tal is still, it's very busy time. So she'll be back once our schedules can align. But I am back with a very special show, awesome show. We have a great guest, Vanessa, the owner operator of Poison Tiki. It's a new apparel line that's been out for a little bit. They do t-shirts and sweatshirts, brand new hats. I got this one, so which was sent by Vanessa. It was very awesome. So that'll be coming up real shortly. Not too much news going on, so I do want to remind our friends who are over in Orlando right now during Tiki A Go-Go event happening March 27th through 29th. As we're recording, it's this weekend, so I hope you guys have a lot of fun there. I'm jealous, major FOMO, and maybe we'll have somebody give us a recap from this year's Tiki A Go-Go event in the next show or two. So, but you know what? Let's just get right to our awesome conversation with Vanessa. It was such a fun talk. Love the brand, love the looks of everything. So here's Vanessa from Poison Tiki. All right, guys, like promised, we got a very special guest today. Vanessa, the owner of Poison Tiki Apparel. I found you guys on Instagram and I instantly loved everything I saw. Us in the tiki community, we love our, Hawaiian shirts and everything, but I'm a t-shirt, ball cap, hoodie guy. So I felt like your stuff spoke to me. So I'm like, I got to contact and get you guys on the show, but, and you're quick to answer. So thank you for joining us.
Yeah, no, thank you for having me. And I mean, you kind of hit the nail right on the head there with what we stand for. So I'm glad, the message was clear and it spoke to you. And thank you for reaching out.
Oh no, absolutely. So, got a couple of questions about the company and everything, but what I like to always ask new friends to the show is basically what's your tiki story? What got you into the whole escapism and all that good stuff that a lot of us in the tiki community really enjoy?
Yeah. So, I mean, it all started with the Mai Tai, if I'm being honest.
That happens.
Mai Tai was something different. It wasn't really something I've tried before. So I started looking for different places to try Mai Tais. Like, oh, that Mai Tai was good. And of course, it always led me to some sort of tiki bar. So I started going little by little here, little there. Next thing you know, like I started paying attention a little more, not only to the drinks, but to the atmosphere, the people. They're always nice to get along with. There was always a sense of humor to the tiki bars and to the people, and that's my kind of style. I like a little humor in tiki. A lot of times you see the skulls and stuff, which I also like. Yeah. But it's also the fun part, like the jungle part, the journey part, and the mysterious part. So a lot of that just started calling to me, one bar at a time. Yeah.
And especially with like a Mai Tai, like the way I kind of judge, or not me, but not just me, but many people kind of judge tiki bars or kind of like special cocktail bars is Mai Tais or like painkillers, depending on which one. And no, I always say no Mai Tai is the same, but that's always a good little entryway to finding out exactly how amazing some of these bartenders are too, and creative too, at these tiki bars. So
yes, I had to agree with that completely. There's your regular Mai Tai that you order at a restaurant or something like that, and then you go to a different type of tiki bar, or maybe they're a little more of a mixologist there, and they just make it in a whole nother way, and it almost puts some to shame. Oh no! Where you're like, did I ever really try a Mai Tai?
And I always feel weird about getting them at a non-tiki bar.
Yes.
I got some of my mugs here, and I'm a big baseball fan. So like a couple years ago, the up here in the Northern California, the Giants had a special tiki mugs for the two of their commentators, and
Oh,
they look like geeky tikis, but they're not. They're a little bit cheaper looking. I should have planned ahead of this better.
they're
Uh,
always they were a little less. Oh, how cool is
yeah, so
that?
so that's one of the commentators, but the company that sponsored it was a
Oh my
local
goodness.
bar. So after the game, if you took this to the bar, you got a $5 mai tai.
How awesome. What do you mind me asking what bar? Just because I've seen so many over there, but
Yeah, so this one is I'll share it. The local
local tap.
tap. Yeah,
Okay,
it's right in downtown San Francisco, about a couple
that's
blocks
so
from
cool.
the stadium. But I mean, not no shade on local tap, but was not the best mai tai. So,
I mean, the word tap unfortunately does describe a little more, maybe some beer, but that's
oh
okay.
yeah.
But
So
but that's still very cool, and I think that's kind of what I like best too about tiki is it kind of makes its way into every little community somehow.
oh
It
yeah.
doesn't matter if you're into baseball or if you're into different things like the spooky stuff, and it always has a home.
Oh
So
yeah,
that's what I like
absolutely.
about tiki too.
And I think that's what got me into it. Is like years ago, I used to live in Oregon, and I would visit Disneyland a lot because I'm in originally from Northern California, but like in late in high school, I moved up to Oregon, lived up there for a little bit, then moved back to California. But um, I was always, every time I'd visit, it was like uh, the LA, a lot of like LA, Southern California was like the rockabilly scene was really big, like in the late '90s, early
Yes.
2000s, ska and all that
Yes.
stuff,
Oh
which I
yeah.
really dug. So then, um, so
Same.
then, yeah, so then one
Same.
one one time, is right when they were getting ready to open Trader Sam's. It was like brand new. It was
Wow.
empty all the time, but it's funny because I went there like the first couple months, and I'm like, this place is awesome. It's all Disney, but it's tiki, and it's
Right.
so I kind of found out that, or the way I got it is like the whole like ska and rockabilly. It was like the whole tiki scene was like that scene on vacation. So I kind of really loved how
Yes.
it blended well together. Then finding, getting more into it, just the whole escapism and exotica, and it reaches from so many different, um
Yep.
I don't want to say fandoms, but so many different corners, but it all meets at the tiki bar nice and perfectly. So
That's exactly it too. That's something that I kind of unexpectedly received a lot of support from too. Is a lot of the pinup car
yeah,
communities. Yeah, they've shown Poison Tiki so much love in just the little time that we've been in, and I didn't realize just kind of how much it kind of connected, how much the style that we have is very similar.
yeah,
The jeans and the shirt, yes, but especially they're drawn to the baseball tee. Back
yeah.
then they used to wear the blue jeans, the baseball tee, the cuff pants. So yeah, that's something too that I've noticed a lot, and I mean very similar. I've been into like ska, rock, punk, a lot of that stuff too, mainly in my high school years too.
Yeah.
So that's where a lot of our style comes from too, is just being kind of a kid of the 90s and the
Oh yeah.
2000s, when we used to wear graphic tees of like our favorite bands and our favorite sport or our favorite anything really.
Yeah.
That's how you knew what that person was into. They're kind of like conversation starters in a
Oh yeah.
sense. And now if someone's not wearing a Hawaiian shirt out in the street, like kind of how do you know? Like how do you know that person likes tiki? So
Oh.
that's kind of what started everything too. Is I was like I want to have everyday tiki wear, or every like
Mhm.
street tiki wear, or casual, I guess you want to call it. So yeah, that was a very big part of it. The 90s band tee inspiration.
Very cool, and it's a great time to be alive too.
Oh yeah.
Before we really get into like the whole like start of the company, you just kind of reminded me of like the whole even spooky thing, because like I said, I'm up here in
Mhm.
Sacramento. We got the Jungle Bird, awesome tiki bar. Um, I
I
haven't
have
been.
yet to go.
Oh, it's a great one, and I was talking to the owner, or one of the old owners. I had him on very early on here, and he said that he was actually before they decided on the Jungle Bird, they were going to go with a more spooky theme, and it was going to be Spooky Lagoon and
Oh,
stuff.
that's a cool name.
Yeah, so they actually kind of, and they have a drink called Spooky Lagoon, and a couple times they did a little Halloween pop up, but they went with the Jungle Bird. It's a great tiki bar. You are down in Southern California.
I am. I'm SoCal, so I'm more of a. I mean, I was born and raised in Los Angeles, and I made my
Mhm.
way over to closer to the desert, the Inland
Nice.
Empire. But um, it's always a hop, skip, and a jump to LA, Orange County.
Oh yeah. So any some of your favorite tiki bars down there, or that you like to go to?
Oh yeah. I mean,
There's just
Trader
so
Sam.
many.
Yeah, it's like over here, especially in Orange County.
Yeah.
They're everywhere. They're about 20 minutes apart, more or less. So yeah, I mean, Trader Sam's is always a fun one. I've grown to love the Terrace a little more.
Hmm.
I don't know. I
Yeah, me
just like
too.
the outdoor, the ambiance, the music. It just kind of feels like you said earlier, like a vacation. You
Yeah.
know, when you're in the bar, you're in the bar, but when you're outside, you really do feel like you're on a vacation. So I
Yeah.
really like that vibe a
I
lot.
tell people that all the time too. I'm like, I love Trader Sam's and
Yeah.
stuff, but I'll give up a seat
Mhm.
for someone that's never been in there, and I'd rather just
Yeah.
chill out and terrace and listen to live band playing, and you know,
Yeah.
and since they put the bar out there, I mean,
It's
no offense, but you don't really need to get into Trader Sam's, even though I love it, but just the vibe outside just so relaxing. I think.
Yeah. I mean, it's good to experience, of course. They have their cute little things that they do with the drinks, and that's always fun. But
Yeah.
I think once you've been in there once, like the outside is just something else, and maybe a little underrated.
No.
Honestly, maybe we're giving away the secrets.
Oh yeah. Don't go inside. Definitely check it out. You know.
I mean, now that it's actually temporarily closed, it might get really busy outside anyhow.
Yeah.
So, but either way, it's always a good time. It's always worth the stop.
Oh yeah. Yeah. The last month I made it to two that I've been wanting to go to for a long time. Finally made it to Broken Compass.
Oh, Kim Burbank.
Yeah, had a great time because I remember I always saw people with pictures of like their drinks in a spam can. I'm like, that's hilarious. And
Yeah.
but I like how they had like two bartenders, and each month they highlight a certain drink. And I asked the server, I'm like, okay, so what comes in the spam? He's like, oh, the special drinks. I'm like, perfect. I forgot what it was called, but it was
Two
like
for one.
yeah. But I forgot what it was called, but it was a whiskey or bourbon based, which that's my
Hmm.
style anyway. So I'm like, that's perfect. I'll take it. Um, and then Stowaway and Tustin, which I thought was pretty awesome too. That
Yeah.
was cool.
That's I've been seeing actually a lot of that one, and I'm thinking probably because of the honestly belly of the beast or something, right?
I've heard of that.
Something
Yeah.
what it's like being in the whale's mouth type
Yeah.
of thing. Yeah, out in Tustin also.
Yeah. It's a little
There.
speakeasy. And
Hmm.
I know we plugged it earlier in the intro, but we have a link for the Last Call Society cocktail bar passport, and there's a couple of tiki bars in there, and including Stowaway and Belly of the Beast. So
Yes, I am familiar with that. Pretty cool. Something to have, something that I mean, not just for people who like need direction, but just for people who want to try out new stuff. Little
yeah.
hidden gems too. They did
Oh
the
yeah.
work. They did their homework.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah, that's a really cool passport they made.
Yeah. So check them out. Link at the will be in the show
Yeah,
notes.
definitely check them out.
But yeah, that's cool. So getting into tiki, going to tiki bars. What is when did you finally get kind of like inspired to like what I'm going to do something? I want to make my own
Oh
line of
man.
clothes or apparel. I mean, what?
Yeah, I know, right? It's like, what made you do this? Crazy adventure. Well, I mean, it had been at least a good 9 years of me just like really going to bars. Not just here, but I was lucky enough to travel a lot of places, a lot of different countries, and visit a lot of different tiki bars. And every time I would go, a little more inspiration sparked. So it's
Nice.
been kind of a long time coming of like feeling it, but not until about 2024, so 2 years ago,
Okay.
I finally was like, I really wish I just had a t-shirt to wear to the bar. Or I really just wish I could have a shirt with this on it or that. And then my mind started to go off a little more where each tiki bar I would go to, I would kind of in my mind design a shirt for the bar.
Oh, nice.
So, every time you go to a bar, they sell shirts. That's kind of like you either buy a mug or a shirt, right? Or a
Yeah.
pin. Usually that's kind of your merch there. And so every time I would visit a new bar, I kind of in my head would be like, if this was my design, I would do this or I would do that. And then I'm like, why don't I? Why
Yeah.
why don't I start doing t-shirts that I'm kind of inspired by the different bars and the different places, my different experiences. And also I want to keep it, true to my style, true to kind of like I said, my upbringing, my growing up in the 90s of, just kind of wearing graphic tees of things you like and stuff like that. And then definitely bring the humor. Like I wanted to to keep that humorous part of it, and just different things like, like this two of cups is like a little representative of me in a sense. No one knew that till now. But
Nice.
it's kind of it does stand for just someone kind of having two cups full, trying, just trying to do the best of everything and just having good fortune, just accepting everything. So that was one of the first designs I did because I kind of felt like, okay, this is going to be something I'm going to pour myself into, not just one cup full, but two. We're going to go for it all the way. So that was just one of the designs. And then yeah, and like the monkey and the parrot,
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
like that, that was just one of my silly thoughts of, hey, like, what if the animals were the bartenders? Like, like that would be cool. Like if you're at Trader Sam's and it's like the creatures from the Jungle Cruise were the
Yeah.
bartenders. Like how cool would that be?
And that would
And
track too.
yeah, that would be freaking cool. So that's when that design came up. And then obviously here my Mai Tai or die, because that's my first and always
It's a
drink
nice
there.
it's a nice motto too.
Yeah, it's
See,
it's like that's it.
and the thing I'm into too is I love that the swizzle stick is a poison tiki.
Yes.
Because I love the mugs. I love actually one thing I like. I can't really see them, but even more than tiki mugs is the Mai Tai mugs, because like
Yeah.
I mentioned, I like my go-to drinks a Jack and Coke, so they make
Oh my
great.
gosh. Yeah, a rum and coke for me.
But they
I'm okay with that too.
oh yeah, they make great Jack and Coke glasses. But one thing I do love, oh, here's the one you're talking about. So for our YouTube,
Oh yes.
for audio listeners,
Yes.
we're showing the shirts on YouTube. You can check it out at poisontiki.com, and I will send the links. But yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah. Like what, and then his shirt, is instead of the Hawaiian print on his shirt, it's the Poison Tiki logo print. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of hidden little details, kind of like Tiki does. There's always those little hidden details on everything, and I just kind of wanted to transfer that over to the designs too.
Oh yeah. And
Yeah.
one thing that I love too that we do add into the, there's a tiki cast, but we always talk
Yeah.
about like adventurers and
Yes.
even pirates. So I love the different ships and like pirate themes look. And even your guys' logo is awesome because it's kind of tiki and piratey all at once. So I love that.
Yeah. Thank you. I really like that part of Tiki too. Just kind of the edginess part, where it's the sailing and the ships and just different things like that, the krakens and all those cool things that
Yeah.
usually come with it.
Because I still want to go to what's the one in San Clemente, which is like the Goonies themed tiki bar.
Oh my goodness, I'm trying to remember the name,
I
but I
want to say,
do know which one you're talking about.
yeah, it's like Lost Inferno or something.
Oh,
And
Lost Inferno.
yeah, yeah, I just totally remembered. So
You have
this
a good
one's
memory.
good. I try. So this one's cool because this one looks like my cousin.
Yeah, you know, a lot, I get that from a lot of people. They're like, "Is this someone you know? Is this you? Is this?" And I'm like, you know what? It's anybody who you want it to be, but
Yeah.
it did have a little influence. I had a little influence on it. But well, I get that a lot from people saying, "Oh, I like it because it kind of looks like me."
Oh, nice.
I'm like, okay, cool.
Well, if you were late, and
Uh,
I love the whole like Sailor Jerry style,
yeah,
like tattoo style.
yeah, I'm a big
Awesome.
fan of American traditional style stuff, tattoos. I have a bunch myself, so I definitely had to sneak that in
Yeah.
there. Um, and just also, it's just very traditional of tiki design, and
Oh yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I've gone through the site a bunch of times. I'm like, all right, getting that
Oh,
one,
thank you.
getting that one, getting that one, and
Oh
definitely
boy.
no, seriously, I'm not lying. My girlfriend, she loves the 2 cups. I'm going to get her that one too.
Yes.
But like I am normally, if I'm not working, I'm a, like I said, t-shirt hat, but I'm shorts year round if it's cold, or a sweatshirt. So I love your sweatshirts. Um,
Thank you.
but one thing that you're getting into is you're adding a little bit more accessories, or you mentioned
Finally.
you're doing hats
Yeah.
now, right? So
Yes. The first thing people asked me once, like, I was like brand spanking new. I mean, I still am. I'm not even a year in. But people are like, okay, but when are the hats coming out? And I'm like, let me look into that.
yeah.
So of course I got straight to work thinking, okay, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it kind of cool. We're gonna do it our way. So I finally got the guts to go for it and add
Nice.
them on there. So
And you sent me one
yes,
that got
yay,
here before, so I haven't
just
done
in
it.
time.
Oh yeah, it's perfect. I haven't done it in a while, but I would do like tiki mail if I ordered some shirts or mugs, and I'm like, you know
Oh,
what, I'm going to
cool.
do this. So sorry for our audio listeners if you're on watching on
Oh
YouTube.
yeah.
Check this out. That's not even on the site yet, so right?
I just put it
Oh,
today
okay, perfect.
because I knew you received it, and I was like, he might wear it or
Oh yeah,
something like that, and then what am I gonna do?
yeah.
so so
Good
I
point.
did add it on today. Yes,
Well, right on. So this is brand new. I haven't
it's
even seen,
brand new.
because
Yes.
I didn't click on the number 2 on the website. So let's see. Hello.
Yes. So besides the people who wore it yesterday at our little photo shoot, you and one other person are the only ones who have one.
Oh, rad.
Yes.
Whoa. That's awesome. I love it. So let
Thanks.
me do a little zoom in. So for our audio listeners, it's the your guys' logo,
Yes.
and then a little flowery bill.
Yeah.
And
And
one thing
it's
I love about this is let me get you back on the screen. You see a lot of the tiki like hat. Oh, it's even under 2. That's awesome.
that's my favorite part
So the
because
entire,
you
for
can
the
see
people that
underneath
were
too.
for the people that would do
Yes.
the flip bill, or nice.
Yes. So many people wear their hats like that or backwards or however they like to do it. And that was one of my favorite parts of the whole thing.
That's awesome. And I know a lot of, I got a big head and this fits perfectly.
Oh no. Did not see, that's so cool. You can see the underneath. I love
Yeah,
that.
that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of tiki hats are trucker hats, and as you saw, if I wear a trucker hat on a sunny day, I'll have spots all over my head. So
Oh, the netting through. Yes, through
but
the hat.
this is perfect. I love this. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, it's nice and sturdy. It's a snapback, that's you
Oh
can have
yeah.
a flat bill. Some people like to bend it. And then
Well, even
uh
on it's the bill's
yeah.
flexible too. So like
Yes. So you
uh
can bend it or leave it flat.
yeah, or
So
go back and forth. So you
mhm.
got options. So
Yeah.
thank you.
And then the logo, I made sure it was the 3D, embroidery instead
Yeah.
of just the flat. We just kept the anchor flat to give it that little dimension. But yeah,
Yeah.
that was important to me too. I just wanted to make a good, cool quality hat, and
You did.
this is
This
what
is
we
awesome.
did.
As someone who wears hats on the daily, I almost rarely, unless I clean shave my head. I'm always in a hat. So you'll thank you. I think it's awesome. I'll be
Oh,
wearing it
you're
a lot.
so very welcome. Yeah, I'm so happy. Yeah, a lot of people are already, I did a little preview, a little sneak peek on Instagram, and the responses were good. So I was like, okay, we're gonna go for it then. That's it.
Oh
And
yeah.
yeah,
I don't see these being in the store long. I see these selling pretty quick. So
yeah, that's always nice. I also came out with another one. I have it. Yeah. I'm like, wait. I'm like, is this it? Yes. So I also came out with this one. It's a corduroy hat.
oh nice.
Yeah. See, so they're corduroy, these ones,
Yeah.
and they have like the string back.
Oh
So
yeah.
these are also super popular. Just like this, I know a lot of people wear it flipped up like that. So we also have these. We're gonna have them brown, blue, green, and black, of course.
The what were they called? Like dad
These are
hats,
like,
right? Or
yeah, they're like a dad cap.
yeah.
Super
Nice.
cool, super comfortable. So I had to give a little options. I know. I would say it's for the girls, but honestly, I see a lot of girls wear the snapbacks and a lot of guys wear the dad cap. So it's like, oh,
Oh yeah.
okay.
Well, I think they're
Yeah.
going to both be hits, and it's also something just like and especially down in Southern California, it's like, oh, we're going to the beach, and I'm not going to wear like a big old. I mean, you might, but a lot of people like to wear ball caps at the beach too and stuff. So
Oh yeah. I mean, that's just like a staple
yeah,
over here, a hat or something like that.
very cool. And and I didn't mention this when I was showing the site, but one thing that's nice too is there's different color options on most of the shirts too. So it's pretty customizable. That's awesome.
Yeah, and they come in unisex or women's fitted. I know the shirts fit differently depending what they are. A lot of people like the shirts and they're like, "Oh, but they're too boxy." It's men's shirt. So I made sure there's also the women's fitted shirts for all my girlies who like
Nice.
to keep a nice cute outfit.
You thought ahead.
Yes.
That's awesome. So, besides the hats, what are some of like your goals, or what do you what do you see
Oh
you guys
man.
going?
Yeah, that's definitely something I've been thinking a lot about. I did want to get into some sort of like mugs of sorts. Not so much creating them, but more of working with people who
Mm-hmm.
design them and do stuff like that. Maybe get them to design certain types that they wouldn't normally do. Kind of bring that into the mix. Bags. I'm working on a little something where it kind of looks like the fish float bags that kind
Oh,
of glow. So I'm working on that. It's not easy. I give it to the people, the crafters, the makers, the carvers, all those creatives in the tiki world who are able to make something so amazing and so
yeah,
quick. Because I'm working on that. But as far as moving forward, I just really have to listen to the people. I've been doing that so far. It's been working for me.
yeah.
They wanted certain shirts, certain colors. Then they wanted zip up sweaters instead of pullovers. I did that. They want the hats. So really it's up to the people. It's up to
Oh,
the
nice.
people what they want. Sometimes it's not well, not sometimes it's not just for you, like for
Yeah,
yourself. If it fills you, of course, but in this case, in this brand, I've said it from the beginning. I wanted it to be a collaborative and a community brand, which means everybody, like the people who purchase, the people who design, not just for myself. So
oh, well, that's awesome. Well, like I said,
if you have any suggestions.
oh yeah, at Vanessa or Poison Tiki Apparel. I can't read
i'm
your
gonna
handles.
I'm gonna start getting all these people. Can you make me this? Oh boy.
Yeah.
We do have tank tops coming out though by request, actually.
Oh, nice.
So for the summer, and yeah, so many different things that have been requested, but I just got to make sure it fits. But
Well, right on. Um, no, like I said, I saw your page and saw the stuff. I'm like, okay, I got to get into this, and then uh, I forgot how, but yeah, I think I commented on the post or you commented on something. Then I'm like, okay, window open. You want to come on the
yeah.
show? So you're quick to respond. So I really appreciate that.
Yes.
Before I let you go, Do you want to just let everybody know where they can find you on either socials or the website or?
Yes, yes. Instagram is Poison Tiki Apparel. Poison underscore Tiki underscore Apparel. And website is www.poisontiki.com.
Awesome. And like I said, I keep saying I'm going to be like a record here, but I love the stuff. I
Thank you
wish you
so
luck.
much.
I know
Thank
this is going
you.
to be it's going to be a hit. If it already is a hit, because I'm nosy and I see the comments and stuff. So very cool. Um,
You're so funny.
but
No, it's been nothing but love,
yeah,
honestly. From every which way, I've been welcomed with open arms. So fortunate for that.
yeah. So like I said, good luck with everything coming in the future. Um, I always tell people like once you're on the show, you're always a friend, you're always Ohana. So
Oh, thank
anytime you want to come back, you always have an open door. If you want to share anything new or some special stuff or uh,
yeah.
you're always welcome. So
Yeah, you'll be the first to know, Joey.
awesome. And I
Breaking news.
like I said, I love the hat. So thank you very much.
You're so very welcome. It's the first of many, right? We hope.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And hopefully we can get some friends together sometime and
Yeah.
then cheers a couple Mai Tais until we die.
Yep,
Down at
my
the
tire die.
All right, you guys. I hope you enjoyed that conversation. Definitely check out poisontiki.com if you love tiki inspired shirts, sweatshirts, hats, and some more to come. So, uh, love the brand, like I said, and can't wait to talk to her again. Maybe have a couple of Mai Tais in the future. But before I go, I made a little mistake earlier because this was pre recorded. Um, I mentioned last call at the beginning of the show. Well, I'm going to mention last call at the end of the show. We do have an affiliate code for them. They're an awesome passport surround that takes place or that you can use in the surrounding Orange County area, Anaheim area. There's many cocktail bars, speakeasies, some tiki bars. It's a great platform. Me and Courtney used it at Stowaway, which we loved. We got our $5 signature drink, which was amazing. It was a flamingo. It was the first real hot day of the spring, so it was very refreshing. And then the regular drinks were just awesome, and the staff was cool. So I can't wait to go back there and try out the Belly of the Beast, which is their speakeasy inside that bar. So I'll check that out very soon. But if you want to get yourself a Last Call Society passport of your own, just go to lastcallsociety.com/DU podcast and kind of gives us a little kickback, but it takes you straight to the link to get your very own passport. And I'll have better information on that down the road because I do have it on me. I just got to get to it. So I apologize, but thank you guys for listening. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. I got a fun episode planned for the next one. And like I said, hopefully we can get somebody that was at Tiki A Go Go in Orlando to give a little trip report about their time. Hopefully I can make to one of these events in the near future. But until next time, we'll see you very soon. So I just want to say aloha and mahalo.